list of these, and again, I'm going to produce a special video that will air in the next few days here on the radio/television program. If you want to see the TV part, folks, prisonplanet.tv. But dealing with real threats, genetic engineering, nuclear weapons, government bioweapons programs, and you guys did find the mousepox story, right, where the U.S. and Australian governments put out the genetic code for a mousepox that can be designed for humans that kills 99% of those that come in contact with it. I mean, all of this is real. That's the one they found. That's from AP. A genetically engineered mousepox virus designed to evade vaccines, underscoring biotechnology's deadly potential. Yeah, that's it. That's one of them. And it kills 99% of humans that come in contact with. This is what the government is making. In fact, this strain, it killed all of the mice. And we said they could easily change it for humans. And they do this in the name of biodefense. And it evades all vaccines. That's the type of real threat. And what we know of is 10 to 40, depending on which technology you look at, or more, old technology. They have more advanced technology. And that's why the globalists are on such power trips. And while the general public's busy obsessed with football and mindless issues, the controllers of this planet are openly saying we're setting up the global government to kill Alex Jones, to kill John Doe, to kill you. And then you've got the uncontrolled things like sun flares or giant asteroids or, you know, things like that. But those events happen, you know, every million years. That's just a dead reckoning, you know, guesstimation of what many scientists say. This is something we're dealing with now, exponential technology. And the globalists claim, going back 100 years, they wanted world government with the League of Nations and the UN and to end the threat of us destroying ourselves. That's been the big push since the nuclear age started in 1945, officially. But they were worried about it in 1900 when they had the equations from Max Planck and others. The German physicist. And that's one of the big secrets of the New World Order is they claim they're doing all this to protect the earth, to protect themselves, to put in a system to, you know, to suppress all these technologies, but they develop them. They're so corrupt, they give them the third world countries as a pretext to invade them. And when you look at it, the globalists say they're survival of the fittest because they're ruthless, they're cunning, they're inbred, they're psychopathic many times. They've passed on these psychopathic traits by intermarrying. And you're giving psychopathic, nihilistic, murderous, transhumanist control freaks demigod-like powers, but they're still men and they're corrupt. And if you really look at all the evidence, they're probably going to destroy the planet. Something right out of Revelations. You know, killing the ocean, killing 2/3 of the planet. I mean, all of that is a real threat. And then they say they're selling global government in the name of stopping all of that. You know, they tell the public it's to end poverty and to stop the global warming. And that's just the public excuses. But in the published UN annals, Club of Rome, CFR, it's available but not widely disseminated. They say they've got to do this to save the earth from GMO, to save the earth from genetic engineering, to save the earth from nuclear weapons, when they are the ones rapidly deploying it. Open air. They have a death wish. And so many of the global controllers are not really controllers. They think they are. They're compartmentalized. They're on power trips. They've been given a limited view into what they're building, what they're conjuring. But we are now here at this point, and it is so important to get this message out to everyone that people need to understand that even if you're a powerful billionaire, your future, your children's future is threatened by this consortium that you are a part of. Even if you're compartmentalized, you must wake up to the full horror. I mean, if we can't get the general public to wake up to the fact that sodium fluoride in their water and many of their foods is deadly and reduces IQ, fertility, increases cancer, how are we going to get people concerned about GMO crops that we know kill the animals that eat them and debilitate and kill the humans that eat them long term? And the system knows this. The system is doing this on purpose. This is nightmarish. And the globalists are so arrogant, they believe their technology is so much more advanced that whatever they're releasing on us, they can control. No, the globalists are good at destroying things. They're good at creating mischief and then organizing the crisis so they get more power. But they're not God. They're not omnipresent, no matter if Google thinks they are. And they are going to destroy themselves along with us with them. So we need to pray to God that people open up their minds and their souls and realize this threat. We'll be back to break down more of it.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.